Soxy. What? You come in here? You go inside? Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I wanted to give you guys a couple things real quick while I'm thinking about it. Pluto Believer, I cannot respond to your messages on there because for whatever reason you changed your thing. So I've only been able to thumbs up your comments and not reply to your comments. So I just wanted to let you know I was not ignoring you. Just was not able to reply to your comments. So look, we got 4 of the cats out here. There's the 3 of them together. There's Lucy and Socks and Buddy, and then Nancy's sitting over there. So I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. I'm just not. If I only thumbs up your comment, it's because I'm unable to reply if you know what you changed your settings or something, and I think that's what happened in your case. But so then the second thing I want to let everybody know is Maxie is back. We got Maxie back. We saw him like 4 days after he was gone, and then we ended up getting him like 3 days later. And he's a real skittish cat anyway, so now he's back inside and he won't be going back out again. But the other ones are in and out all the time. So, but we just had a real nice rainstorm here. It actually had gotten up to they said 87, but it didn't feel like 87. It didn't feel as hot. There was a nice breeze. But we just had a storm roll through, and it dropped the temperature down to 70. So it's blessed relief, believe me. And there's Lucy. What, baby girl? What's happening? Huh? Yeah, you're a good girl. And then there's old Nancy over here, chilling out. Yeah? What's going on, baby? I know. Here. So, yeah, just a quiet day. Second day at school for the kids, and I did get a phone call on Eddie today. He had a few issues, but that was to be expected. It's a transition period, and you know, he is going to test the limits. That's what Eddie does. And as soon as he realizes that he can't get away with certain stuff, he'll stop. And I'm thinking that this school is going to be much better because the last school was letting things go on that there definitely should not have let go on. So, because they just don't want to deal with it. That's realistically, that was my interpretation of last year, that they just did not want to deal with it. All right, so let me show you. I flipped this around again. I got sent. All right, so now the big stripe is on top. Okay, so the big stripe is on the top. So the Union Jack is actually the right way. I actually brought it in last night, and looked at the thing, had the flag right there, and put it on the right way. So I apologize once again for having that the wrong way. It is now the right way. So anyway, so right now today is Wednesday what's today, the 9th? I think today's the 9th of September. Let me just take a look to make sure. Yeah, September 9th. And so yeah, it's freaking time's flying by. Next Tuesday, I can't wait for it to get here so I can go to my doctor. I'm having a lot less pain with my back. A lot of times I was having some issues when I would try to sleep, but it's getting better. The feeling is starting to come back. It's weird. You know, they cut you open like that, and I had like what I call them dead areas. But you know, it's getting better. So I'm just, like I said, now it's just waiting for the building to get here and get that squared away, get that started. I'm going to be very busy once the building gets here, because I got a lot to do. I'm actually going to be able to organize stuff, which I'm really looking forward to do. I want to get I'm going to get this cleaned up, because this to me looks trashy. Well, it is trashy right now, but I want to get this cleaned up, get what I need to get inside the building once we get it here, and you know, then go from there. But Yeah, it'll all come together. It's just like I said, everything is time, time and money. That's what everything is time and money. So right now we're just there's big old buddy. What's going on, buddy? Very independent cat. It's a good cat though. Did you get inside out of the rain? Huh? That storm came through. So, and there's old Soxy. Yes! She's very vocal, aren't you? Mm-hmm. So, but anyhow, we're just another low-key day. I'm just waiting until I can go back to work. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've been going stir crazy. But we will be getting things scored away here hopefully soon. As soon as that building gets here, we're going to get things more organized. In this building, a lot of stuff will come out, and then a lot of this other stuff, like this desk, I'm not sure. This desk will probably go in here, but you know, it's just a matter of getting things organized, and that's all it is. And then like this chair is crap; it's got to go. And you know, this old desk here, that's a piece of garbage. I want that out of here. So I know a guy does scrapping, so I'm just gonna have him come up and take the stuff that I don't want. I want to get these shelves here put together. I want to have the bigger ones in here that I have in here. These shelves, I know it's kind of dark, but these shelves in here, I want to take these, break these down and put them into the new building once we get it. And that way that's gonna, and then like I said, as soon as we get the new building, I was telling the kids, the dressers are all gonna go into the new building, and we're gonna actually put our freaking clothes in the dressers, which will be nice. So let me see where the batteries are at here. Okay, right now they're reading 12.5, which is about 80%. Let me turn that back off. So the batteries are at 80%, and but now, like I said, it's overcast, it's cloudy, we had the rain, so, you know. Definitely this time of year, the sun is not as high as it was, so I'm not getting as much direct sunlight as I was earlier, or like over the summer. So I definitely want to, eventually what I'd like to do, actually I'll explain this to you real quick. What I want to do is I want to get these up, keep them in conjunction together, but get them on a pole, something that I could even rotate by hand. You know, maybe not necessarily, you know, an automatic thing, but just even if I do it by hand, so that I catch as much of the sun as I possibly can, that would be a good thing. So we'll have to see. Like I said, again, everything literally is going to come down to time and money. That's what it's going to come down to. I got to get this squared away before the snow flies, so that I mean, I may end up just boxing that in and really insulating the crap out of that for the winter, so that that's already all set and I don't even have to move it. I may do something like that. I'm not, you know, like I said, there's like so much going on. It really, really is. It's crazy. But like I said, everything will come together. As soon as I get the clearance to get going again, I want to get going. I got a lot of stuff that I want to really get done. There really is. There's a ton of stuff I want to get done. But, you know, I just got to wait for the all clear, and I got to listen to my body, too. I mean, that's the other thing. I can only push it so far, and, you know, once I get the clearance and I go back to work, and, you know, we'll just kind of play it by ear. That's all I can do. But in the meantime, we're taking it day by day, and you know, it's been very enjoyable being here. Really, really has. It's very peaceful. I mean, if you listen right now, and you know, you hear a couple raindrops, you hear some birds out in the woods, and that's about it. It's nice and quiet. It's peaceful, and I think more rain's coming. I hear it anyway. Or it's just the rain falling off the trees from before. Anyway, but like I said, I really, really like it here, and it's enjoyable and it's peaceful, and that's what it's all about. And I feel relaxed, and you know, my stress level is definitely gone down. Like I said, I got a lot to do before the snow flies, and even after the snow flies, I have a lot to do. But that's okay. You know, here's the key. Okay, and I'll explain to you guys real quick. The key is get the building in here, get it wired up, get it insulated, get the wood stove in here. I do those three things before the snow flies. I will count myself lucky. Okay. Um, if we have to, in the meantime, you know, we can stay in the camper and I can turn the propane on, and we'll probably burn to a good amount of propane. But once the building's here, we got a lot of work to do. I got to get a couple windows in the building because I'm having it come with no windows because I want to put my own windows in there, not the cheap ones that they would put in. Um, so, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be rewarding. And you know, here's the best part. We'll probably live in the building a year, maybe two, three at the most, while I'm working on, because my goal is to build something up this hill right into the side of the hill, like an earthship type of thing. And that's what I'm going to do. But it's like I have to be realistic and smart for right now. And the best part is when we have these things here, have the building here, I can utilize the building here, this building here, and the camper to have people over so they can stay here and be comfortable. And, you know, and that's kind of cool too. So there's a lot going on. I got some plans, a lot of plans, but it will come together, guys, I'm telling you. And, you know, with the support of the community, the YouTube community, and, you know, listening to good advice of other people and, you know, and stuff like that, it makes a lot of difference. All right, well, that's going to be it for now. I will let you guys go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Prep Nurse 1 out.